water is spilling over the dam up in East Palestine. You know, this is why I started doing these news alerts, because I'll tell you what, the information that we get just it's ridiculous. It seems like, when you look this up, I'm looking at different news stations, right? One news station says the dam is breached, right? And all the toxic chemicals are spilling into the water. Another news article I read, the water is spilling over, toxic chemicals could be a factor. Then we have the governor of Ohio that comes out earlier today and said that it was spilling over from the rain that we had. We did get a lot of rain. We got a lot of rain. Now, we have Norfolk Southern, who I don't know how anybody can trust these guys anymore. Apparently, I read one report that they've actually built this dam to contain the toxic waste, as they're calling it. Guys, this is ridiculous. And the thing, look, if it, the one thing I will say is that to be prepared with water. If you live anywhere near East Palestine, or if you live to the connecting rivers like we do, Cincinnati, Ohio, the Ohio River goes right through town here. We have Ohio eventually goes to the Mississippi River. If you live along these areas, I would stock up on a little bit of water. They've been a lot of our stores, as we've seen in a lot of our videos, because as most of you know, we cover the prices in the grocery stores, but I've started these little news breaks here because, guys, there's just so many events going on. It is absolutely absurd. We have another train derailment up north in Springfield, which is kind of like halfway between here and Columbus. No toxic chemicals, but, who knows? Well, so many train derailments. We talked a little bit the other day about the one in Florida that was carrying the propane train derailment. There was one that was carrying coal also that I was reading about. I'll tell you what, it's getting a little bit absurd, and I always like to remind people, that one of these events could happen near you. So it is good to be prepared a little bit, stock a little bit extra on food and water. We've got plenty of water. Probably going to make another run to Sam's Club. Now, the other day when we went to Sam's Club, there was no Ice Mountain spring water. They had a little bit, they had a few cases of their water, Members Mark, but not much. And I'll tell you what, these events that are unfolding, and a lot more than even what I'm talking about, all around the world. There's a lot of stuff going on. And I always like to come on here and just let people know to be prepared, right? Because when's the next event? It's like we can't even get through one event. It's like it's happening every day, guys. Train derailments. Did I mention the thing about Norfolk Southern building that dam? Oh yeah, that's pretty crazy, ain't it? I don't know if this was some dam that they built to keep the toxic waste back or something. I don't know, but it's spilling over. They said they were using vacuums to I don't know. They weren't very clear. If you Google this information, you can look at different news stations that, I don't know, it seems like they just throw this information out there. We had a bunch of people that were saying that the dam had been breached, but now like I said, we're seeing that it was just the spillover. Either way, toxic chemicals, guys. We're finding out that a lot more animals have died than we were originally told. I saw a number, okay, take it with a grain of salt here, okay, but I saw a number, 44,000 fish. 44,000 fish, guys. I mean, that's a lot. You don't have to be a math whiz to know that's a lot. And, there's people calling it Chernobyl 2.0 up there. They're moving these things to other states. They're moving some waste to other states. Don't know where it's going because they won't say where it's going. But I'll tell you what, people in Indiana and Michigan are pretty upset that they're bringing it near them, right? And I'd be upset too. Like, oh, we're just going to go drop this off down in downtown Cincinnati. See you later. What is being done to make sure that this stuff is, contained? Because these are very, very highly toxic chemicals. What are they doing? What are they doing to contain this stuff? I don't know. Just wanted to bring this breaking news alert. It does seem like it was just water that was spilling over. Norfolk Southern says that it's being taken care of. How much can we trust that? I really don't know. I know that our infrastructure guy Doesn't seem like he knows what he's doing at all. Pete Buttigieg, I don't even know how to say his name, but I've been reading a lot on some of this stuff that's been going on, and it's crazy, guys. And I don't want to point the finger, at people, but it's a problem. We have to get it fixed. We have to get it fixed, no matter what it is. Don't point the finger. Don't blame an administration or any of this. Don't blame one person. Get it done, guys. I don't know. It's crazy times right now. Stock up on water, especially if you live along these areas. I don't trust any of them. I don't trust any of them. We've been saying that for a long time now. Me and Jess talk about this stuff sometimes, and I hate to be the doom and gloom, but we have to be aware. We have to be aware of what's going on, because this is crazy. I don't know. We have a video coming out tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you check it out. We go over some more price increases at Walmart, but we also go over some shelf-stable item stuff, some things that have long expiration dates, different canned goods. We have been seeing canned goods kind of fly off the shelves lately, so we're going to have to pay attention to that. But, guys, I will let you know of any more information that I find on this. Yeah, it's crazy times, guys. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a great night.